Hello everybody and welcome to the season 37 running of the 40 Caboose 400 from Homestead, Miami, as the Pokemon Cup series continues with race number 2 of the season. Last week we went to Daytona to open up season 37, and in a wild finish, Anthony then became our first winner of the season. Now we'll see if he can go 2 for 2 in season 37 in car number 37, or will we see a different winner out of Homestead, Miami. So anyway, on the pole for this race will be the 11 of Philip Goldberg. And on his outside with a 42 of Robbie Bogus. Row 2 will have Alex Hawkins and Roger Ray. Row 3 has Brendan Dubois and Johnny Gardner. Row 4 is Nathan Alvarez and Josh Drake, one of the part-timers in this series, in the 78 car today. And Brad Cheston and Priya McShane round out your top 10. Other notable drivers in this field, the other part-timer is Ben Goldman in the 71. And finally, our winner from last weekend at Daytona, Anthony then, in the 37 car, looks to go 2 for 2 as he starts in the 11th position. And there you see the rest of the starting order on the screen, as we're about to go trackside for the command to fire up the engines.
Drivers, start your engines!
Cars roll off the track. We're about to begin. This will be a 28 lap race. The first half ends after lap 14, and then the second half will run until the end of the race. Again, after the first half, top 10 drivers will earn stage points, and the stage winner gets a playoff point if they make the playoffs. Since there's only going to be 20 cars, half the field, making up the playoff field. Here we go. Philip Goldberg leading to the green flag here at Homestead, Miami. What race can we expect from here today? And by the way, we're using the new 2019 rules package for the first time this season on a track that isn't a super speedway, so we're green now at Homestead, Miami. And you can see here the cars are a little slower than they were before, but that's because, again, they're using the rules package. They're using the super speedway type cars for this season that NASCAR is using in real life. So we're going to give that a shot at the other, most if not all the tracks here at, in the schedule. And already a caution is out. And they'll race it back to the line. Johnny Gardner will lead us back to the yellow flag. And let's look at what happened. Chase Bell looks like got some major damage. And let's take a look. Here's the crash right in front of him. There you see that 51 car, Anthony Lopez. He got hit by Sharona Evans in that 14. And then Evans went up into the 16 and 47. And somehow the 52 was able to avoid the contact. But Lopez also collected the 38 car. That is Carter Friesen. Evan Hunter, Sharon Evans, Chase Bell were involved. And somehow Joseph Romanuk was able to escape. And take a look at this. Right here in the spin, that 14-47 contact. And look at that. He got really lucky there. He got very lucky that the 52 was able to avoid the contact and he was able to escape. He got very lucky in there. So that's brought out our first caution of the race. And Johnny Gardner, what a move he made to the yellow flag. He takes the lead under caution. Let's see if any pit stops happen early on, and it doesn't look like they're going to pit right now. But we're going to go back to green next time by. Johnny Gardner is your leader, and 3 drivers are out already. Chase Bell, Carter Friesen, and Anthony Lopez. So here goes nothing. Back to the green flag, and looks like Gardner just lost the lead that quickly. Couple cars pitting right now, and Roger Ray has taken the lead. '32 car, the former champion, is looking to get back on top here at Homestead. And those 2 drivers behind him are coming off pit road. And how about Josh Drake? Only running a handful of races this season at 78. And he's in second place. He might even go for the lead right here. Here he comes. He's ready for the pass right here on the bottom lane. Right there. Trying to pass. And he's going to try to get the lead from Ray. Josh Drake, he's won a handful of races in the series. Now he's trying to win again in a part-time ride. I mean, who would have thought he would be in a part-time ride and only the second race and his first race, Drake, of the season, and look, and he's leading. Look at Alex Hawkins move up to the front. 3 wide. Look at this pack racing here. 3 wide here at Homestead. I'm sure the fans love to see that. And hope for that in real life when they go to Homestead with this rules package. Hawkins is in third place over Billy Bishop, and Billy Bishop's in second. Oh, look at Austin Stitzel trying to move up to the front. Oh, look at that. Behind them, they're nearly 4 wide. Wow. Any second, they could make a mistake and they could cause a crash. Look at Anthony then getting right close to Ray, and they're making contact and they're spinning each other out. There's a huge crash. And then one car is flipping. I think there was another wreck behind them, I believe. They'll race back to the line. Josh Drake is going to lead us back to yellow flag under caution. Crazy, crazy crash here at Homestead, Miami. We saw them getting way too close, and then it just went downhill from there. Let's take a look at the wreck in slow motion. Roger Ray look at that. Anthony then made contact with Ray, and then the chaos happened right here. The 40 car was also involved, and there's Brad Cheston was hit. Oh, Ethan Herbert. That's the car that was flipping on his side when he got hit real hard. Right here, coming up, and boom. He is spinning, going upside down, a big flip, spinning like a top, a hard crash on Ethan Herbert. That's the first of many flips this season. Edith Cardoza, Johnny Gardner involved. So is Priya McShane, Joman Coleman with major damage as well. There was another wreck, believe it or not, that happened before this, and that was actually the reason that brought the caution out. Let's look back at what exactly happened. Right here. This was the wreck that actually brought the caution out. Zachary DeLello and I believe Joseph Romanuk. Yeah, Romanuk survived that first crash, but he couldn't escape from this crash as the 13 was, I believe, hit from behind by the 10, and it caused a 13 to make contact with Romanuk, and both DeLello and Romanuk go for a spin near the start-finish line, and that's what really brought out the second caution. And they were just racing back to the line, and then the big crash happened. With Johnny Gardner involved and Ethan Herbert going upside down, a hard crash. There's that 10 car. John Gilbert made contact with, I believe he made contact with the 52 that caused the crash. And Josh Drake will lead us to yellow flag under caution. So halfway, almost a halfway point. But the question is, will drivers come down and pit under yellow? And looks like they won't. Oh, wait, they will. Never mind. Halfway through on the very last lap before the stage ends. Oh, wow. Not sure why they didn't pit right after the caution came out, but I guess they wanted to ensure that they make it on fuel. Gonna be pretty close if they're gonna make it on just one pit stop. Unless if they did another pit stop and I didn't see it. But Josh Drake and everybody else coming to pit road right now. Let's see who's going to come out first off pit road of the race here. Ooh, looks like Josh Drake. And it will be, it looks like it is Josh Drake. He's coming out first off pit road. And there's Billy Bishop and Alex Hawkins, Austin Stitzel, Cassandra Kirker, Wyatt Quell following behind him. Look at all the 300 cars in the top 10. Stitzel, Smith, Acevedo, the Hendrick car, and oh, Dylan Kroom. He might even be in the top 10 too. So it looks like it may appear that all the 400 cars might be in the top 10 somewhat. Vargas and Fitzwater pitted earlier, but they already lost a lap. So now it's official. Josh Drake will be your first half winner of this race, but we've reached the halfway point now, and right here is now the halfway point. Josh Drake will earn the playoff point if he well, Josh Drake isn't going to be a playoff driver. If he does win because he's a part-time driver, he will not be eligible for the playoffs since he's not competing a full season. So there will be no playoff point given in that first half at Homestead since Josh Drake is only a part-time driver and a couple drivers are going to be riding that 78 in a handful of races this season. So Josh Drake can win these races, he just can't get in the playoffs with that win since he is not competing a full schedule. I thought I'd clear that up if I didn't mention it before. There's Billy Bishop, Hawkins, Stitzel, Kirker, Quayle, Smith, Acevedo, Bogus, and Goldman. Top 10 all getting playoff points. No, I'm sorry, stage points, not playoff points. Stage points. Stage points. And Dylan Kroom is right now 11th, so he'll be out of the top 10. What's interesting is that Zach Fitzwater and Christian Vargas, who are a lap down, will start in front of the leader, Josh Drake. So let's see how this is going to go down. This could go either way. This could be a clean restart, or this might not end well. But here we go, going back to green with 12 laps to go at Homestead, Miami. And here we go, back to the green flag. The leader is, of course, Josh Drake. Now look at Billy Bishop wasting no time to take the lead away from the 78, using the lap car to his advantage. And the 2 car able to lead. He might have to get by Vargas, though, to really fully be clear to get that clean air. Austin Stitzel following behind him in the 24. And look at this, the 8 car Cassandra Kirker as well, trying to make an impact too. Josh Drake going way up in the wall. He's hitting the wall. Josh Drake hit the wall. Wow, nearly crashed. He hit the wall. Oh boy. Billy Bishop, Kirker second, and Robert Smith third. Look at this. The Hendrick cars in third and fourth. How about that? And I believe all the Hendrick cars right now are in the top. No, not yet. I thought they were all in the top 10 now, but not yet. Bishop and Kirker battled out with 10 laps to go. And Robert Smith in third place also has a chance to win it here today. Oh wow, now the 24, the disadvantage. He's getting passed by lap traffic of the 00. That could open the door for Wyatt Quayle to make a move. Quayle competing in the 31 car this season. Looking to bring that 31 back to victory lane. And look at Bishop has pulled a little bit ahead of that 8 car. And now the 9 of Robert Smith wants the second spot. So 9 laps to go for car numbered 9 to catch up to the 2. But he can't quite get through the 8. Looks like the 8 car just got a better run off that corner than the 9 car did. Now the 8 car is hoping that she could try to finally gain ground on that too. There's a caution though that they would bunch up the field at this point, and it would set up a very, very, very important restart if we do get another yellow. At least Kirker has pulled away from third place, and her eyes now are on the 2. 7 to go, and look at Kirker trying to close in on Bishop. And now we have 7 to go. At this point, Cassandra Kirker should be able to make a pass on this lap for the lead. And here she comes. for the race lead. Kirker trying to clear Bishop. The other drivers catching up. Robert Smith, White Quail. They could be winners. Okay. Sorry about that. Anyway, 6 laps to go at Homestead. Kirker in front. Robert Smith, though, is approaching. And so is White Quail. They're all approaching for the lead. Trying to catch the 8. 3 wide behind her for second place. Everybody else packing up as well. White Quail better run the middle, trying to catch the 8. How about this? 2 teammates from the same team. 5 laps to go. 1-2. Lap traffic. Ahead as Giovanni Castillo holding up the 8. And White Quail trying to pull off a dangerous move for the lead. And he's gonna get her. Quail leads. Another part-timer, Bent Goldman, is going to try to compete for that lead as well. Oh my gosh, what a twist. Look at Billy Bishop cutting the middle, trying to use the middle lane. 4 to go at Homestead, Miami. 71 part-timer Bent Goldman trying to pull off the ultimate upset. Kirker got the run on that corner though. Still trying to retake that lead. Kirker's trying to get the lead back. 3 to go. Another lap car in front of them. Evan Hunter. Oh boy, nearly avoids them. Might try to get a run on this corner. Here comes Kirker, still trying to lead. 47 really slow. Oh boy, making contact. And now Kirker leads, coming to 2 to go. And at this point, if that lap traffic's going to be a factor, that 47's really slow. They cause a wreck, we might have overtime. 2 to go. It's the battle of the RCR cars between the 8 and 31. Only one of them could win here at Homestead. Bent Goldman also trying to gain ground on them as well. Here we go to the white flag with 1 lap to go. We'll see if Kirker is going to be able to hold off the 31. Last lap. 71 approaching. Trying to draft him. Gonna go high. Here comes Quill. Side by side for the win. Quill goes low and he's gonna get the 8 car again. Final corners coming up. Let's see if the 8 can outrun him on this corner. Down the final turn. It'll be a drag race between Kirker and Quill. And the winner is Cassandra Kirker. Somehow, Cassandra Kirker holds off her teammate at the end to win at Homestead. An incredible finish. RCR with a 1-2 finish. And Cassandra Kirker brings the 8 car back on top. Wow, that was a great, exciting finish. And Cassandra Kirker was able to hold off her teammate at the end for the race win. That is just insane. Wow, that was an incredible finish at the very end. And what a race by Bent Goldman. 3rd place in a part-time role. That is amazing. Part-time driver for Bent Goldman, and he is 3rd. That's incredible. But that's it here from Homestead, Miami. What an incredible finish as the 8 car has finally gone back to victory lane. Cassandra Kirker is your winner at Homestead, Miami. In a wild finish, holding off a hard-charging Wyatt Quail at the end of the race to win it. I'm sure her brother DJ is very proud of her once again being a winner. Last season she won the Atlanta race. And now it's her 3rd career win in the series. and she won her first race in season 33 back at Homestead, Miami. So 3 wins career for Cassandra Kirker. A job well done for the A team. A well-deserved victory over the Wyatt Quail. And we're gonna join her in the celebration later. And here are the rest of the results. We had only 22 cars finish on the lead lap, and a lot of drivers were tired. A big crash there. That big crash in the second caution took out most of the drivers. So we'll see you guys next time at Atlanta Motor Speedway. And we will join Cassandra Kirker right now as she celebrates her win at Homestead, Miami. We will see you guys later.